President Tsai Ing-wen is thanking Taiwan's newest batch of troops for their contribution to the country's defense, just ahead of the Lunar New Year break. These young men are part of the country's first wave of one-year conscripts. Tsai extended mandatory military service from 4 months to 1 year back in 2022 to boost Taiwan's defenses. And although this is her first time visiting conscripts like these, it might also be the last, as she finishes her second and final term in office in May.
我也期许各位弟兄姐妹持续勤训精练，也精进自我。我要请国防部落实各项训练课程的执行，并且滚动的检讨，确保训练的品质和成效。
Tsai says part of the decision to extend military service was the threats coming from neighboring China, which seeks to bring Taiwan under its control. But there are also plans to reform the military, focusing on 4 main groups. These include Taiwan's main force, a volunteer army that fights on the front lines, conscript troops that support that army, civil defense personnel for medical and emergency relief, and a nationwide reservist program to provide additional troops in the event of a war.
The volunteer force to focus more on being the sort of like tip of the spear, right? They're the combat force, but even large combat forces need large logistics forces to support them. And also increasing conscript familiarity with things like U.S. provided weaponry, so that way they know how to use it if they need to.
Taiwan has also been leaning on its largest defense ally, the U.S., for weapons and assistance. This group of soldiers here is one of a small handful that traveled to the U.S. for training. And Taiwan might continue to send some military personnel there to better prepare its soldiers.
因为台湾的地形比较有限，所以很可能就是可以进行整个联兵营的全套的一个操演，包括步炮装，还有甚至是空中兵力、无人机，还有就是这个电磁空间的通信对抗。 等等的这个全套的一个营级作战的模式，都可以充分的在美国的基地展开。
The conscripts here are training for 8 weeks before they're being deployed across Taiwan to various roles. And President Tsai is hoping that her plans remain in place after she steps down to provide the country's troops with the resources and training necessary to defend Taiwan. Ryan Wu and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.